What's going on YouTube? Noah 5 Ash back with another Road Back to 1,000 here today. We're gonna be running up the first 3 holes out here at Northwood BLUE from the longs. Okay, so I'm gonna show you guys each shot, how I would try and birdie it. Just kind of break it down for you guys. I'm not gonna be throwing too many sidearms, so just kind of backhands today. Show you how to birdie the first 3 holes with backhands only. Yeah, we're gonna get out there. We're gonna show you guys how it's done. I already played the 3 loops here just a second ago. Got a good idea for it, so I'm gonna go back out there and yeah, hopefully birdie them all for you guys. So let's go see what happens. Let's go see what happens. All right, hole 1. We have 312 feet. It says it breaks just over to the right. I'll see if I can't get it. It's just right there. So you gotta go through the gap, finish a little right, hit a putt. We'll try it out. We got a nice assassin here. It's about as good as I'm gonna get it, so we'll go putt that. See if I can't connect on it for you guys. All right, we made it to this nice assassin shot. This thing, honestly, I forget because we're out here at such these big courses and like bombing all the time and throwing it so hard and far that this this assassin has been a strict roller disc, man. I don't even think the assassin has flown in the past year. You know, past 2 years since I've been on tour. It just doesn't fly. But I'm getting out here to this Northwood BLUE. I'm like, shit, I'm throwing it on 2 of these par 3s right here. Easy. You just a little hyzer. It pops through so easy, man. I would recommend the assassin for probably anybody. Hold it till it hits, baby. That's one of the mottos that I usually think of when I'm in the zone and really locked in. I breathe, throw a good pace, and then hold it till it hits. So like wherever you want that bitch to go, you hold your hand there. You hold it there until it hits metal, right? Don't be Gannon Burring throwing it out there and then jerking it back real quick. I know it works for him, okay? But trust me, guys, it's not the best way to do it, okay? There's other people that are beating them, and I mean, everybody got their own different way, but I guess just experiment, you know? Nothing, there's no right way to do anything. There's no right way. There's an efficient way. There's the most efficient way, but there's never a right way. So do what feels best, but if you're not making them, switch it up a little bit. Switch it up a little bit. So we'll get to hole 2. All right, hole 2 here. We got 243 feet. The basket, you want to throw through this right gap, hyzer in, basket's right there. It's a little bit more sloped than it looks from here, but earlier I threw the wizard a little short, so I'm gonna disc up to the mid-range. Because we have the hillside, I'm gonna just try and stuff it back behind there. Hopefully it sits nice. So yeah, shout out to the Prophecy. I think the Prophecy is one of the better mid-ranges in the Gateway lineup. I mean, they all make good, he makes great frisbees on every single one. It's just finding the right frisbee for you, right? So I'd always, in my head, I never think about anybody else but myself. It's very selfish, I know, but it's just how it is sometimes. You don't think about, for me, I don't think about the other, you know, like I don't think about the 200-foot thrower. I don't think about the 150-foot thrower. I don't think about the 300. I don't think about the 350. I don't think about the 4, because I'm throwing 500 feet, right? So that's where my mind's at. I'm thinking like, are these frisbees good for a 500-foot back, or like a 500-foot golf line backhand, or a 400-foot golf line sidearm? So I could push the sidearm to about 450 max, and I could push the backhand to about 600 max. Those are like my max distances, but golf lines about 500 and then 400. And so when I'm thinking of frisbees, I'm thinking of them in that power, right? Like I'm thinking of me throwing them. I'm not thinking of like, you know, every time I get one of the flippier frisbees from Gateway, I'm not thinking like, well, I guess I'm thinking now, but I didn't think before. I used to think like, oh, this is trash, but it's not trash. Like, because for the 200-foot thrower, this disc that's going literally like this for me, I can't even throw it on enough hyzer for it to fly. For that 200-foot thrower, that's the first disc they're ever gonna see hit and just gradually fly right. So it's like, yes, it's not a good frisbee for me, but it could be a great frisbee for somebody else. So that's one thing that I've been thinking about too. Like I'm like, damn, yeah, Gateway makes some good stuff, but they also make some not so. But it's like that not so good stuff isn't good for me. That doesn't mean it's not good for you. You know what I'm saying? If you're a 300-foot thrower, that Assassin, a brand new Assassin, is going to be a nice, beautiful flyer, probably straight with just a little bit of fade. For me, the Assassin's a great roller, or like a nice, easy hyzer flip to finish right. So there's a reason, you know, there is a reason to making discs not as stable as possible all the time, right? Because that's something I'm always like, man, I wish I could have all these discs super stable all the time. But it's like, then no amateurs would be able to throw Gateway plastic, and then you wouldn't have anybody, because that's the majority of the players. You wouldn't have anybody throwing Gateway plastic. So we're on hole two, 240. Let's get it going. All right, we made it up here pretty good. I mean, if you guys can't see, the disc is right here, basket's right here. So not bad, not too bad at all. A little inside, but that's honestly the miss. That's the miss. Stalling it off a little bit, hitting this hillside. Paint that pole, ladies and gentlemen. Paint that pole. Hole 3, we have 267 feet here. This is the final hole. The tee pad is a little overgrown, little over mudded, but it ain't gonna stop us. The basket is sitting above the hillside to the right just a little bit. We're just gonna throw it dead straight. Hopefully play for like a 30-footer to the right. Oh, that's the tree. That's literally the tree I was aiming for. Dead straight, right up the hill. So fortunately, it broke over to the right, got a little bank off of it to the right. Should be parked, but we'll go up there and we'll see where it ended up for the final hole of our 3-hole Northwood BLUE challenge. This is the tree I banked off of. You can see I put a hole in it right here. Yeah, like I thought, absolute fucking park job. We'll tap it out with the park job. You gotta put the respect on the disc that parked it. Put some respect on its name, tap it out. So that's it for today's 3-hole Northwoods little just birdie fest. You know how it is out here in these little short wooded courses, just birdie or die, par, birdie or die. So I'm gonna see how long this video is. If it's not too long, I'll throw in some putts right here at the end. Oh my God. But yeah, we'll see you guys in the next one. If not, yeah, shout out Gateway. Shout out Dave Mack. I love you, David. Thanks for giving me the opportunity to be out here and just grind and live my dream and stuff. So I really do appreciate you, David, and I appreciate Holly for also making that dream a reality. You know, driving her around, cooking for her. It ain't a bad gig, so I better get back on it. Get back on my game of cooking. Been slacking this past like week or two. But yeah, that's about it for today. Love you, Mom and Dad. I know you guys are always watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Road back to 1,000. 100, I think. Holy shit, guys. We're at 100. I'm gonna keep this going for the next, hopefully, like 5 years. I really want to just keep this series grinded, you know, like, and just kind of show you guys that it takes time, you know. It's like a sword. It doesn't come out of the fucking fire its strongest, man. It needs to go back in and come back out and get hammered, and go back in and come back out and get hammered, and it needs to go through that process multiple times, and then after that, I will be the sharpest blade in this bitch. I promise you guys. I've been saying it. I believe it. I just got to keep working hard, keep grinding. But yeah, I love all you guys. Shout out to everybody who watches this. I really do. It blows my mind that even 1 to 5 people click on my video and just click on it at least. It's crazy to just think that people even click on it, pull it up, and then I don't care if you just swipe it out, you know. Just giving me 1 view is honestly, I love seeing the view count and seeing you guys watch the content. So love you all. See y'all in the next one. Peace.